Good evening, live from LZ Bunker. This is Veterans Live Show. I'm Ronnie Yemerson, your host. Served with the 101st Airborne Division in Vietnam, September 1967 to September 1968. Tonight, you'll be revisited by Ken Gamble from Springfield, Tennessee, the founder and creator of the Orange Heart Memorial. This is a memorial dedicated to the soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marine who suffered from Agent Orange. The last time Ken was here, the Orange Heart was accepted by the state of Tennessee, and today we'll be giving us an update on the medal and the memorial. How you doing, Ken? Good evening.
Hey, Ronnie, I'm doing great. Doing fantastic. We're just moving on.
Well, thank you so much for coming back on the show, man. We need more stuff like this to have updates.
Hey, anytime.
Yeah, because we're going down the road pretty long in our age. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well,
I turned 74 2 days ago. Who ever thought? 74. I'm out of the war 52 years.
you're just a kid.
You know? Yeah, I know. But somebody's got to carry on. So tell us about some of the updates about your memorial.
Well, could I start out with a little bit about myself and when I was there and what have you?
Absolutely, yeah. Tell us a little bit about your background, military background in Vietnam.
Well, when I went in 62, in September of 62, went through boot camp, then I went through EMA school, Navy. Got out of A school. I went to San Diego to get the ship that they had signed to me, but it wasn't there, so I had to go to Montnolic Shipyards in Oakland, California to find the ship. From there, we got underway for sea trials, and then we came back. Then we had orders to go to Hawaii. We went to Hawaii for 6 months, just training, and it was just one day after the next, just redundant. Same thing. Offload.
When did you get into Vietnam? When did you get into Vietnam?
Well, that was in 64, but early 64.
Okay.
Then we turned around and went to Vietnam in later 64. All of the training that we did in Pearl was for the trip to Vietnam.
That's kind of early, 64, man.
Yeah. We were there when it was police action.
And where'd you go? Where'd you land
unfortunately,
at? Where did you land at? Where were you based at?
We took Marines in. We took Seabees in. And this was in 64, before the Gulf of Tonkin incident.
Really?
We set off a little island called Phu Quoc Island, a little village there called Anthoy. We waited for 9 boats to come in so we could support those boats. That was, we were in Operation Market Time, coastal surveillance. We were in Division 11, the first. We stayed there with them for about 3 months, and then we went on up to the Vung Tau.
Vung Tau?
Yeah.
Well, I was in the south. I went to Vung Tau on the R&R. So let's move on forward. Let's get into the area where did you experience any Agent Orange in Vietnam?
We went from coastal surveillance to the rivers and Operation Game Warden, and that was in 65. And we spent the biggest majority of time over there in 65. And then we came back to San Diego. Voluntary extended me for 4 months. I had 31 days left and got underway to go back to Nam. And If you had 30 days left, you wouldn't have to go. But I had 31 days left on that extension, so I had to write it back.
I got you.
Back to
So what
Vietnam,
is
got
what
ship
Ken
on an
Ken
airplane, flew
Ken
back.
Ken?
Yeah, that's
Can you
just
hear me?
kind of a PCL.
Can you hear me?
You're very faint.
Okay. So what did you see any action or any evidence of Agent Orange being used in Vietnam?
Well, what we did, I think where I got, of course, we watched the C-123s, the choppers, and all that spraying the riverbanks. I mean, we watched the ship down every day, and I never understood why we did it, because they kept telling us this stuff wasn't poison.
Really?
So
And this
it
was
is
where
what
in
it
the
is.
Delta? Down in the Delta?
But we never, as far as, yeah. And while we were in,
It's
our
freezing up.
order was if we found a cleared out spot football over there, we didn't know why it cleared all around,
Yeah, yeah. So
But
when you got
that's
home,
what happened. I come back.
when you got home, Ken, when you got home, how long did it take you to think about doing this memorial for the guys who suffered from Agent Orange?
Well, let me tell you, when I got home, I wasted 17 years of my life. When I finally sobered up, I started my own business. When I retired from my business and I come down with cancer and went to the VA and had all these radiation treatments and shots and all of that. Then 5 years after that, I ended up back in the VA hospital with internal bleeding, and they put me in a room with another veteran, and he was screaming and raising Cain, and I was going back to numb. The PTSD set in, and I told the doctor, I said, "Look, you either find me a room or I'm going home." He came back about 20 minutes later and said that all the beds were filled up, but he would let me go home if I promised. So when I was in the hospital, that's when I decided something needed to be done. Something really, truly needed to be done to help all of us out.
Right.
Because we just were not recognized. The federal government wasn't recognized us as being wounded, and the public didn't know.
So you were in the hospital. You were in the hospital in 1965.
No. This was after I got home. This is after my career, and this is.
I'm sorry. You went from 64
in 2000 something.
I'm sorry. You went from 64 to. I thought you went to 65. So when did you? When was that? What year was that?
Oh, this was probably 6 years ago.
Okay.
About 6 years ago.
And after that, when did you get the idea about?
That's when I formed the foundation.
When did? Yeah. So that's when you started to think about the foundation. 6 years ago.
In 2018, I founded. In 2018, I founded the foundation.
Okay, it's 4 years ago, right? Okay. And
I got the metal trademark.
Right, there you go.
Okay,
when did
in 2018, I founded the foundation.
Okay, and that was the inauguration day. You had a big ceremony.
On Vietnam Veterans Day, yes, we had on the second phase. We had a very nice ceremony.
So
I
that was
had
just
10 widows.
that was last March, correct?
I had 10 widows.
Really? 10 widows. Wow. 10 widows of guys who died from Agent Orange showed up. That's crazy. So how's the funding? How's the funding going?
Lousy. I
Really?
can't get no grants.
Oh man.
They've got me listed. They've got me listed. When I did my 501c3, I listed it as public. The IRS changed it to private. So now I cannot apply for grants per se.
Can't you fight that?
So they're just taking us out to dry. But I'm getting a few donations through the people we send medals to. But that's about the sum of it.
How many medals have you sent out so far?
Right now, I've sent out 8,772.
Wow. That's a lot of medals. I've still got your
74. I'm sorry, I got 2 I hadn't put on here yet.
how's that? How's that orange heart patch? Good, right? See that?
Yeah,
Hey, you people out there in the audience, you want a patch, you let me know. I got different patches from Ken. Some gave all, some are still giving patch. That's really a cool patch. Some gave all, some are still giving with the cancer problem. I got the Orange Heart Memorial thing, and there you go. So if you want yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you. You want one of those patches? Just message me on Facebook, Ronnie Embris, YMBRAS, right over there.
we got a major problem with the audio.
You can't hear me? There might be some weather between us. Sometimes there's bad weather.
It's sounding okay on our end. Why don't you talk about some updates?
Give us some updates on the grounds and any ceremonies that are coming up.
You're not coming through, Ronnie. I can't hear a word you're saying. I don't.
It's probably
I
on
can
this
only
video.
tell you probably 4.
Could you see
400
that? Could
people
you
at
see
this
that
last
message down at the bottom of the
one.
screen?
1,000 at the first one.
Ken, could you see the message at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, why don't you read it?
Okay, he went away. He's not on. He's out.
Sorry, just read the comment.
Okay, would you guys consider speaking it to my ROTC cadets? I teach at Cameron University. Earl Barkley, I imagine he would. So why don't you get in touch with him? Where is Cameron, by the way?
Well, he was talking to you, Dad.
I know. Where is Cameron University? Ken, would you mind? Would you mind
I don't know.
speaking?
You want to try and talk some? I can't hear you.
I've been talking. I'm talking my butt off. Would you consider speaking to our ROTC cadets? Something wrong with the sorry, it stinks. I hate this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up. It seems like there's some sort of Wi-Fi issue on Ken's end.
Yeah, a lot happens out there with the.
Why don't you let everybody know that?
Okay, we're experiencing some technical difficulties on. We're in Tennessee. There, I don't know if there's storms or whatever going on, but that's too bad. But we'll get Ken back on in the future to give us an update. But please, you can Google Orange Heart Memorial. Okay, if you please, you could send some donations down there. It'll help them get some more respect. And if they do, there you go. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that, huh? Okay. You can fill out and you can get a medal. We have, I don't have a medal. I got medals here somewhere, but I don't have it. They're really nice little medals. And also, there you go. That's crazy. There's a ceremony. Nice picture. Nice. Keep that coming. Keep that stuff coming.
Yeah, why don't you stop looking for everything? Just wrap some stuff up.
Yeah, Agent on. Well, Matt's still putting up a lot of pictures. That's great. Thank you, Matt. There you go. A lot of guys had no idea what the heck they were going through, what they were touching, what water they were drinking. It was where they were sleeping. It didn't matter. Pretty sad. And the government has to pay for this. Government, the people. But all right. Well, we're going to sign off here tonight from LZ Bunker. Thank you very much for trying to watch with us. Sometimes we get these technical difficulties across the country with the.
Hey, be sure to have them check out the YouTube video of the edited version so we can cut out the bad parts of it.
Okay, and we're going to have up some edited versions of this video and the last video combined to get you some information about the Orange Heart Memorial in Springfield, Tennessee, by the founder Ken Gamble. Thank you very much. God bless you, and welcome home.